Hi, besties. Today I'm going to start with a quote. And it says, today's topic is about how to bet on yourself, but I'm going to start today with a quote. And the quote for today is, always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you think, and smarter, stronger than you seem. Yes, you're actually stronger than you look, right? And you're smarter than you think. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mariam. And if you have not introduced yourselves yet, please go ahead and do that. What is your name? Where are you watching from? How did you find today's live stream? Did I actually share the link with you? Or where did you find today's link? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. What is your name? What time is it in your country where you are watching from? So today, let's talk about how to bet on yourself. A lot of times people find it difficult to actually, take risks, to bet on themselves, or to find it hard to believe that they themselves are going to be successful. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you how to bet on yourself. If this is something that you are interested in, please keep on watching this video all the way till the end. And in case you missed my previous videos, my grants videos, go ahead and check them out. And please like this video so that YouTube will also share it with as many people, and this video is going to be a blessing to as many people as much as possible. So please like this video and also do well to share with people in your community. So yes, here is my first point is this. No one actually knows you better than you. This is why you have to bet on yourself, because you've lived every second of your life, and no one actually understands your own potential. No one understands your dreams. No one understands your own limits better than you. And this takes me back to when I was little. I'm someone that dreams, like I dream big. I've always been a dreamer, and at some point I look at myself, I would think of my potentials, like things that I'm capable of doing, what I want to become, things I want to achieve, things I want to do, and I find myself just, I have this mental picture of where I want to find myself in future. And because of that, I'm unable to actually express that to anyone, but because I am me, I know myself, I know my potentials, I know myself than anyone else. This is the reason why you should actually bet on yourself. You yourself. You don't need to wait for someone to bet on you. You should take that risk. Take that, bet on yourself. Because when you bet on yourself, you're trusting your own first-hand experience, not someone else's assumptions. And the outside validation is not reliable. Yes, your inner compass is, not reliable. So guys, I want to tell you something. It's like deciding to become the president of a country or the president of your country, of your company or something. It's until you decide for yourself. If you don't see yourself winning, there's no way in the world you can never win if you don't see yourself winning. So I hope that's, explains to a large extent where I'm going with this information. So you have to bet on yourself. You have to be willing. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that you will make it, not someone else. It's beyond someone saying, I trust in you, I believe in you, I hope. The moment you don't see it, then it's never going to be possible. It's never going to work. So it has to do with you believing in yourself. It has to do with you trusting yourself, so you have to always, take that bet on yourself, because you know yourself better than anyone else in the whole wide world. I tell you, just a second. I finished cleaning. I'm sorry in transmission, guys. So first thing, like I said, is because you know yourself better than anyone else. And then number two is waiting for permission. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for anyone to give you permission. Too many people actually wait for approval. Yes. So many people are waiting for that sign. So many people are waiting for the right time. I wish this person can just do this and then I will do that. See, betting on yourself is how you actually take control of your own timeline. When you bet on yourself, you're not waiting on somebody. You're not waiting for something to happen to somebody before you do something. So you are able to take control of your own timeline. And every person that you once admired, once decided to stop waiting. Everyone that you've looked up to, that you've met, growing up, I looked up to a lot of people like Okojo, Iweala. I looked up to a lot of people, and trust me, those people that I looked up to at some point, they got to a point of realization where they stopped waiting for someone, waiting for approval, waiting for someone to ask them. They started betting on themselves. So if you really want to be whatever you want to be, stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for external validation from anyone. You have to get to that point. You have to stop waiting and start creating. I hope I'm clear on this, And then the next point here is this. You need to believe in yourself. Like, self-belief builds resilience. Yes, it's something that it's having that can-do attitude. And honestly, personally, I recently, I mentioned it on my channel a few weeks ago. I recently started going to the gym consistently, like every day, except on weekends. So I said I want to build this kind of body. And guess what? I'm building it. So it started with me believing, I had a mental picture of where I'm going. In fact, yesterday I still sent a picture of my desired look to my friend. And I'm like, yes, this is where I'm going. And guess what? I'm getting there. So it starts with you believing that it's possible. Imagine, I don't care what your weight is. I don't care what your size is right now. If you desire a particular size, you can be motivated just by that because you've seen where you want to be. You have a picture of it, in your mind. You have a picture of it in your head, and nothing, as long as you're unstoppable. You need to believe in yourself, believe that it's possible, and you already have. And that's something. Once you believe something is possible, you believe in, you start to believe in yourself, you're already halfway there. You're already halfway there because, see, when you bet on yourself, you start building evidence that you can figure things out. The moment you're not waiting on somebody to come and figure things out for you, how about? Why? Even if you fail, you learn faster. Because now you're taking responsibility and you're not deflecting. You're not running away from. You're not saying, oh, it's because of this person. No, you take responsibility. Resilience is not built in comfort. Yes, it is built in self-trust. You want to be resilient. You want to be able to withstand things. You want to build that mental stamina. Then you have to, build self-trust. And then the next point here is no one is coming to save you. Hang it quickly. Thank you. Okay. So no one is actually coming to save you. That's my next point. So this is the truth. No boss, no investor, no partner actually care about your own dream the way that you do. If you have a dream, no one will care. No one will wake up and be thinking about you and would say, oh, I'm not going to do this. I won't move on in my life until I make sure that this person, no, nobody's coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. And this is the harsh truth. I've told you, nobody cares about your dream the way that you do, if at all you care about your dream. And guys, when you bet on yourself, it removes that fantasy that someone else will rescue you. Stop waiting for anybody to rescue you. You are the plan. You are the backup plan. You are the backup plan. And you are the strategy. So stop waiting for somebody to notice you or to believe in you or to push you. Don't do that. You may wait till eternity. And at that point, when you're old, you're 70, you start to regret, oh, I wish I did this. I wish I didn't wait for this person. I wish I just took a bet on myself. I wish I did this. I wish I wasn't waiting for external validation. I wish I wasn't waiting for the right time. I wish I wasn't waiting for the perfect time. I wish I wasn't waiting for, a friend to come and save me. So it's you. You, yes, you watching this video right now, watching me right now. You have to take a bet on yourself. You have to get up, pick yourself up. I don't care where you're falling from. I don't care how big, how mighty that fall is. You got to pick yourself up and try again and push yourself. No one, like I said, no one is coming to save you. You have to see when you're done crying. It's okay. See, we all fall. It's okay to fall, but don't stay long down there. Do not stay so long. You have to pick up yourself, get up, and try again. Don't wait for someone. Don't say, oh, I was waiting. They saw me falling. No one came. No one is coming to rescue you. Hello. People are there battling their own issues, man. And don't think the world revolves around. No, no. See, the world doesn't revolve around you. Yes, Mama.
I don't have any hand to put on.
But that's it over there. Pick the pink one. The pink hangers. Sorry, guys. It's interesting to be a mom. So here you go. So you have to get yourself up. Yes, like I said, you are the plan, you are the backup plan, and you are the strategy. So you decide when you're ready to be successful. You are the one that will decide. No one is coming to decide it for you. You decide. Once you're ready, even everything in you will align, and then you will do the needful. You want to put it inside? Good job. So that is exactly what I am pushing. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. So the next point here is this: every risk that you take expands you. Every risk. If you have not taken risk before, how are you even going to be successful when you've not taken a bet on yourself before? You have not taken a risk before. Are you joking? See, whether you succeed or not, you grow after taking a risk. Yes. You get sharper, you get braver, and you get wiser. In fact, I read a quote somewhere that said, you don't fail, you learn. Yes. So failure is an opportunity to begin again more intelligently. It is an opportunity. It's not the end. Failure is not the end. Like when you fail, it doesn't mean it's finished. I'm finished. I'm dead. No, that's not it. No. It's just simply an opportunity for you to start again, but this time wiser, stronger, smarter. Now you know better. Now you have learned from your mistakes. Now you know not to do certain things. Now you know not to repeat certain things that you have, done in the past. So whether you succeed or not, trust me, the most important thing is that you grow, you get sharper, you get braver, and you get wiser. And the truth of the matter is that risk actually creates reward. Oh, you're not tall enough, Mama. Get a feather to help you. You're not tall enough. It's okay. Calm down, calm down.
I can do it.
You can do it? Okay, keep trying. Okay, so whether you, like I said, risk actually creates reward and it builds character. Yes, when you take risks, there are things that you learn along the way. Taking risk means that you don't see what is at the end. Yes, all you have is the belief, is faith, right? So you don't see what is actually on the other side. You don't see it, like you're not there, but you believe that it will end well. Even if it doesn't end well, you have learned along the line. You have learned how to be better, what to do better, and all of the good stuff. So please, failure is never fatal. You did it. You did it. Wow. Good job.
Also can do it. I also can do it.
Oh.
I can hit it on the top.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good job. So playing small guarantees regrets when you are playing small. When you're trying to play safe, when you're trying not to, make mistakes, you don't want to take risks, you don't want somebody to say no. And that thing affects a lot of people, including men. Yes, including men. I tell you. And I mean, I can liken this to men who are afraid to get married. There are a lot of men who are afraid to get married. Because they're just scared that they will pick the wrong person or that it will go, the other way, or it's not going to go the way they expect. They're just over, when you blow something out of proportion. When you blow, what's the word? When you blow something out of proportion, it's not happening. It has not happened, but you're just so scared it's going to happen, So don't do that to yourself. Playing small guarantees regret. Playing small guarantees regret. Betting on yourself guarantees growth. Yes, you are going to grow. You are going to grow. And guys, confidence actually comes from action. Beyond affirmations, I'm not saying, it goes beyond you saying going, in front of the mirror, like, we all always advise, go in front of the mirror and tell yourself in front of the mirror that I am brave, I am bold, I am smart, I'm intelligent, I attract great things come to me, and stuff like that. You got to take action. The confidence actually comes from taking action. I've actually been in situations where everything seemed hopeless. We were trying to get in a speaker, a long time ago, and it was, we already got a no from the speaker. We already got a no. But something, because I remembered how we were able to, it was, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain because it's so complicated. It's not random. It's so like, I don't know, it was so hard to get this contact. And I'm getting a no. Man, guess what I did? I picked up the phone. I called this person again. And I said, you know what? You can't afford to, like, I didn't say it in a rude way, but I was like, everyone is expecting you. We already planned X and Y and Z. This department is waiting for you. Everyone is waiting for you. And that was it. And that's how the person changed his mind and said, okay, I will be there. So you see what I'm talking about? You have to take a bet. You have to. Yeah, you have to. You cannot think your way into confidence. You actually have to act your way into it. You cannot think your way. It's not about thinking. You gotta do it. You gotta show it in your actions. And every small bet on yourself becomes a receipt of what you can do. Every small bet on yourself is a receipt of your own capability. And I'll also remind you that action beats overthinking every single time. See, there are lots of people who are gifted, like they have the ability to think, they are innovative. I've met geniuses, like people who think like geniuses, but they don't act on it. And when you don't act on it, it's as useless as not even having that idea. So you have to act on it. You have to take action every single time. I want to do it is different from I have done it. I wish to do it is different from I am doing it. So done. That's another thing you need to remind yourself of. Done is better than perfect. Thank you, Ebu. Thank you. So you have to actually do it. Do those things that you really want to do, that you are committed to in your head. Take it away from your head. Take it a notch further from you thinking about it, dreaming about it, to actually doing it. So guys, this is my next pointer. Self-belief is the highest form of self-love. Belief is the highest form of self-love. I am telling you, I kid you not. Believing in yourself means that you refuse to abandon yourself, even when no other people abandon you. Believing in yourself means that you are betting on yourself. You are betting on your capabilities. Even when people don't believe in you, you don't even see. You don't even need anyone to believe in you. All you need is you. You are enough. That's why when you hear things like you are enough, yes, you are enough. You don't need anyone's validation. They can say, they can do, they can think, it's their business. It's all in their heads. You have no control over that. As long as you believe in yourself, you trust in your capabilities, and you trust your guts, and you're willing to take the risk, why not? They will see you at the top. And if they're at the top already, they meet you at the top. And if they're not at the top, they will see you at the top. And this is something, a mindset we all need to have. It's not arrogance. It's not in any form, shape, or, whatever it is that people want to translate it to. It is alignment. You're just saying, I trust myself enough to try. But above all, you're actually betting on God. When I say betting on yourself, you're actually trusting God that God will see you through. God will help you make these things, become a reality. And that's why dependence on humans is just futile. When you depend on people and you're waiting, people will disappoint you or disappoint you more. People will disappoint you. So the moment I always say this, you can put all your eggs in one basket and give that basket to God. You know for sure that all of those eggs are going to be intact. They are intact. I can assure you. So you have that responsibility to believe in yourself. Yes. You're simply saying, I trust God. Yes. Anytime you bet on yourself, you're not actually betting on yourself. You're not like literally betting on yourself. You're actually betting on God. Yes. You are actually betting on God. You're saying, God, I trust you. You're saying, God, I believe, I trust that the plans you have for me are good and not of evil. That's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what you're doing each time that you bet on yourself. I'm telling you. So the next thing is that you're able to turn potential into proof. See, when I tell people certain things that I did this, I learned this, I was able to do this and this, people are like, really? It sounds crazy to the common person. Yes, it sounds crazy to the common person, but when you do it, it's and that this is also another quote from Nelson Mandela. It says something in the lines of, it sounds impossible, yes, until it's done. Yes, there are a lot of ideas that actually sound like it's not possible. Then you get it done, and then people are like, okay, so potential is invincible until you do something with it. And that's why I talked about geniuses. People, thank you so much. Good evening. You know, I talked about people who have ideas, but they never bring those ideas to life. This is the difference between you and those people. You are doing something about it, they are not. So betting on yourself turns a code into I did. I mentioned, I talked about you having an idea but not doing it. It's a different thing for you to have an idea. Like I said, there are lots of geniuses who, people die with their ideas. They never bring those ideas to life. The difference between you and those people is that you are doing it. You're now the genius because you're doing it. You're showing up. You're doing it. But people who have those ideas but they never do it, much later they find other people doing those things that they conceived first, and they start to say, "Oh, I had the idea before this person, but how come it did not execute?" Execution makes the whole difference. Not thinking about what people would say, not bothering yourself about, oh, what would this person say? Or they will think I'm this, I'm doing too much. Let them think. They will think anyways. So give them something to think about. But if you're someone like me, you know, betting on yourself, like I said, it turns I could. You go from I can do it to I did it. And that's how people go from being dreamers to doers. You go from being someone that is just dreaming, who is just wishful thinker. You're not just a wishful thinker, you're now a doer. And I want to tell you something. If you don't even take anything out of today's live stream, remind yourself, or I want you to remember that the world rewards boldness. When you are bold, have you heard there's this interview that was conducted with Rihanna? Someone asked that question, how do you show up in spaces where you are not confident? She said, fake it. She said it. She said, Rihanna said, you can look for the clip anywhere online. She said, fake that confidence. Oh, you're welcome, Manny. She said, fake that confidence. Fake it till that's exactly, the fake it till you make it thing. Show up. No one sees you. Like, no one sees how fast your chest is beating, like your heart is beating so fast. Do it afraid still. Do it. Do it afraid until you master the game. Confidence is magnetic. So when you bet on yourself, people will start to bet on you too. They see that, oh, okay, she has done it before, then she can do it. We can take a bet on her. So you have investors, you have audiences, we have collaborators. People follow people. These people follow people who believe their own message. And I tell you something, I had this lofty idea like a long time ago. Even though I didn't put it together in words, I was able to put everything together this past week. And guess what? I acted on it. And guess what? I got results. It now went beyond just thinking and overthinking and just, thinking this thing is not possible. Is it doable? Is it? I did it. I did it still. Do it. I'm telling you. Collaborators, investors, businesses, companies, they're willing to bet on you. They follow people who believe their own messages because playing safe doesn't attract opportunity. Mm-mm. When you're playing safe, when you're playing too safe, courage attracts opportunities. Yeah. Playing safe does not. Only courage does. So you have to be courageous and then bet on yourself. And here's my next pointer. You only get one life. One life. You don't ever get a second version of this experience that you're having in life. It's just one life that you have. So every time that you choose fear over faith, you're actually trading your future for comfort. This, I'm talking to myself as well. There's certain things I need to step out of, in terms of fear, and then get it done. Betting on yourself actually means that you're deciding that you rather fail chasing your purpose than to succeed following someone else's plan. And I hope that with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that you can actually bet on yourself and be on your way to success. I'm going to repeat the quote I shared with you guys in the beginning of today's live stream, which is that you should always remember that you are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. Yes, so always bet on yourself no matter what the odds are. Please trust yourself. Above all, trust God that God will definitely lead you and he will not lead you astray. Trust God with his timing. Trust that the Lord will hold you by your hands and you will never fall. And because God never fails, you will never fail. So I want you guys to bet on yourselves today. If you have not been, you've been putting off a lot of dreams or, ideas, or, you have this big idea, but it's so scary. Yes, your dreams are meant to scare you. Your dreams are meant to be scary. If it's so easy, everyone will be doing it. Then it's no longer a dream, or you're not even dreaming big, or you're not dreaming enough. So you have to always, go after those dreams. Go after it. Pursue it. Like, do it. That's the bottom line. Whatever it is that you have, in mind, no matter how big those dreams are, your dreams are meant to be big anyways. No matter how big it is very achievable. You can even surpass them. You can surpass those dreams. Or you think that the people that became presidents, of their countries, you think they were not scared? They were scared. They were scared. Yes, but they were ready to take the bet. They were ready to take action and still follow through. It's a different thing when there's a lot of people do, they succumb to self-defeat. Even before it happens, they're already like, bro, I don't think I would win. In fact, let me just go and sit down. And then they don't ever take that bet on themselves. That's the difference. These people that became presidents, these people that ever emerged as presidents, they were scared, but they did it afraid. They kept doing it even though they were scared, but they were doing it. That's the difference between someone who wants to do it, but, self-defeat. They're like, I don't even think I can match up to this person. I don't even think I can stand beside this person. It's a lie. The person you're seeing that is standing is also scared, like you. Yes. Yes. And I'll also leave you with this quote. What you are afraid of is afraid of you. That thing that you are afraid of, trust me, is also afraid of you. So, who has decided to be the bold one? You have to stand up, because the truth is that person that you're standing up against is afraid of you. So you standing up is, you already scored the point. You already have, you already scored a point. Yes, fear not. Thank you. Thank you. I like that. Do not be afraid, for the Lord is with you. And so thank you all so much for joining me. I mean, in today's live stream, I want to be respectful of your time. I want this live stream not to be, I mean, longer than 30 minutes. I'm also live on YouTube. So for those of you that are watching me on other platforms, please look out for Mariam Adepoju on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and also do well to share with your friends. Thank you all so much once again for joining me. So I see you guys in my next video. And if you have any topic you want me to talk about on my channel, please, by all means, put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to do the research and also, share with you guys in my next video. So till I see you, yourselves, and God bless you. Bye for now. Thank